Alright fellas, so I had to deal with the same problem that I had before. I made a video on it. When your dash lights stop working, your dimmer, your daytime running lights, all that jazz. It happened again, but differently. Like, I think the cause was like something else caused that same symptom, and that sort of thing tends to happen a lot. But anyway, so the other day I was shopping, and I inserted the key into the ignition. I didn't do anything else. I just inserted it, and just from that act, I heard the fuse pop, and it was the same one from before, the one underneath the clockroom lamp that says clearance illumination. That one popped. What I didn't realize in the moment was that the one down here in the right corner that says meter backup lamp, that one was popped too. Now, what I don't know is which one popped first, and if one of them popping caused the other one to pop, that sort of thing. I'm not sure, because again, some of the, like you guys know, a lot of the parts on the Nissan, a lot of these components, they all run through the same circuit. So I'm not sure if it was one of those deals where one going bad caused the other to go bad. I honestly don't know. So anyhow, again, no lights for the dash. Nothing worked. The fuel gauge, the temp, the accessories, none of that worked. Turn signals didn't work, but the hazards did work. I have no idea. I'm not exactly sure if the daytime running lights weren't working, or if the backup lights were working. I wasn't able to check those. It's kind of tough to check those when you're by yourself. But anyway, once I replaced those fuses, and I even soldered these two wires as best I could. I'm not the greatest at soldering, but I guess, it's one of those things where the more practice you get, the better you get at it. But anyway, everything is working now again after replacing. There's the gauges, there's the accessories. See the fuel gauge working, the signals, they're working again. So that was lucky for me. That was, in that case, that was a easy fix. Having just having to replace those two fuses. It was an easy one. But this is just to give you guys what an idea of what to look for, because again, it's not always the same thing that will cause a symptom. Again, for these trucks, as you know, with the D21s, several components will run through the same circuit, and even though, like I say in this instance, nothing in the dash worked, but it wasn't actually the dash that was, and there wasn't anything wrong with the dash itself, but it was something else that was causing the illusion that the dash was out. So just something to look out for. And that's been my experience with the D21s. It isn't always what you think that's wrong. Whatever's causing a particular component to go bad, it isn't always the reason you think. Sometimes it's something else. That's been the case with me. But don't get me wrong, sometimes what you think is the cause, it really is the cause. But again, sometimes it's not. And as always, I don't want to make this longer than it is. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Just giving you options on what to look for, as well as those fuses going bad and those actual areas going bad themselves. Remember that the dimmer light is also running through that same circuit. So chances are, if your dimmer were bad, it might cause the same symptoms. Again, something to look out for. Alright fellas, I'll see ya.